Sunday afternoon, early April, getting ready. Man, I've been working like a dog, drawing these SketchUp plans for the tiny house. I can't wait to show them to you guys. I documented the entire process of drawing this thing, and I think we got maybe about 40 hours of footage of me just drawing SketchUp, which is going to be pretty super boring. So we got a bunch of editing work to do to get that thing watchable. But I really think it's going to help you guys out, because I'm not trying to teach everybody how to draw SketchUp. There are tons of resources out there on how to do that. I'm just, showing exactly real world my learning process with that, and also my challenges and solutions for building our specific tiny house. So I think it'll be really interesting. So that's those drawings are pretty much done. I got maybe another night or two of work to do on them, and our trailer it's been about a month now since we ordered it, and they say 6 weeks, so that should be coming in a couple weeks. I'm about to start ordering materials for that, not materials for the trailer, for wood to build. Now you might be asking, I just milled up all this wood over there. You could see about 7,000 or 8,000 board feet in total of hardwoods and pine. I'm not going to use the pine to frame this thing out. The pine needs to be kiln dried, and our kiln is not open right now for me to do that. And it's also not the greatest lumber. I don't want to build something structural out of it. It's got a lot of defects and insect stuff going on with it. So I like to, kiln dry, kill all the bugs, and then use it in our shop and garage one day to frame out a loft or something like that. So that's what we'll use that for. But we're going to use a ton of the oak for flooring, and we're going to use pine for the paneling on the inside, and maybe for the outside too. So yeah, a lot of exciting stuff with that to come. Today I'm working on the car, Subaru Impreza that I got. It's an '08. Mentioned it the other day, or a couple weeks ago, I guess, in a video. We didn't have the money to buy 2 new cars. We bought a new Forester a couple of years ago, and I that's for Justine, I think. It's pretty much final at this point. And I have to make do with this '08 Impreza with 165,000 miles on it. So I'm working that out right now. Today I'm going to replace the spark plugs, give it a tune-up. I already replaced the air filter. I'm going to replace the spark plugs, and the valve cover gaskets are leaking oil, and that's what I've been smelling. I've been smelling like smoke or exhaust. I guess it's been burning oil actually in the cabin. I was watching a video, and close this. Where is that thing? Oh yeah, so you can see it right here. So I was watching a video when you can see right down here, this is where it's been leaking out of the valve cover around the sides, the gaskets around this valve cover. Can I show you the valve cover? Yeah, I don't know if you can see that right in there. There's where it meets the engine block, right where my middle finger is right there. And there's a gasket that's leaking, obviously. That's why this oil is coming in over the spark plugs. Anyway, that gets hot. It drips down onto the exhaust down there, the cat, and the manifold down below. Even though I don't see any oil down there, maybe it's just getting hot off the valve cover or something. In any case, I've been smelling it, because what happens is that smoke comes up and it goes right into these grates, and that goes right into the HVAC system. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do today, and just enjoying this weather, man. It's 75 degrees out here right now. It's wild. I've had such a weird winter here. So been frigid cold, tons of snow at times, then it gets super warm, such extremes. So yeah, I'm gonna just take you on a little journey here, doing something I never did before, changing these valve cover gaskets. So, YouTube says that to get to the valve cover gasket on the driver's side, I should be able to fit my arm in here, and while I can do that, to get to the spark plug, the wires, there's no way, no good way I'm going to be able to get in there, to really pull those things out. and pull that cover off. So I think I'm going to take out the battery, and I think that's all I have to take out. I don't think I'm going to have to take out whatever this is. This looks like a fuse box or something. Let me open this up. Oh yeah, it comes right off, I think. Yeah, that's the fuse box right there. That probably comes off pretty easy. There's a bolt right there, and there's probably a few other bolts. That bolt, is that a bolt? I can't even see. It's clipped on over here. In any case, I don't think I got to take this out. Oh, great. What do we got here? The second, a Pall Mall. Nice. Second cigarette I found in this freaking engine. I was smoking cigarettes and just dropping them into the motor. It's ridiculous. Alright. Close that back up. Okay, that's on. Alright, let me pop this battery off. Put the 3/8 drive, and this is a Japanese car, so it's going to be metric. These are some small guys, so maybe, where'd that go? Here we go. Maybe like an 11 mil, 10 mil, something like that. Probably should grab an extension too. Never hurt. All right, let's see what we got. That's a 10. Okay, so I am going to pop off the negative first, because if I pop off the negative first, if I hit the positive against something when I'm taking it out, or hit the wrench against something when I'm unscrewing, when I'm undoing this nut, it won't spark. If I take out the positive now and hit against something grounded, it's gonna spark out on me. So if I do the negative first, that won't happen. Okay, just stow this negative far away, because if you don't, it can come back. If you just put it right here, it might come back and start making contact. Oh right, this is my favorite. This guy is supposed to not move, but it's just spinning right there, and this is always a problem with this terminal. So it's supposed to be a stop nut. I should probably get a new one, but I'm just going to use a wrench on that to hold that tight. Right. This is the most annoying thing about this car. There is no way to manually unlock the trunk. If you don't have power going to the battery, you don't unlock anything. Except for this one door. I don't get it. This car is bizarre. Alright. Try these. Might need some vice pliers. Maybe a screwdriver just jammed in there will do it. Maybe this wrench is jammed in there will do it. Let's try this. There we go. Yeah, it's plenty loose. Okay. Alright, now we I get into these guys. We're gonna need a deep socket for this, it looks like. This was a 10. Leave that out. That was the 11. And we need our deep socket, so we're probably going to be at a 10 or 11. I reckon. Yeah, we're at 10. So I think I'm just going to loosen this side just a little bit. Get that loose. I'm gonna take this one home. That's enough to get it off. That's not gonna be enough to get it out. I'm gonna loosen this one up a little bit more. Nope. That just came right out. Okay, battery's out. Alright. Shitty ass tray. Alrighty. So now, guys, I hope you can see I got some good access to both of these. I can pop these out. Look how much oil is on that. Oh man, it's all over the place. Okay. So these are the wires. I got new wires too, so I'm going to replace those. Pop those out of here. This little clasp right here, and then just pop these wires right on out. Oh, let's get another little clasp. So which one of these is longer? I'm going to take one out at a time and measure them up against the ones that I got out here. Looks like they crossed these over for some weird reason. Last time this was done. Can't say I understand that. But, man, these are really close in length. Let me go take a look before I do that. These are the new ones I got. This is the long side right here. Let's see how these differ. These are actually the exact same length. All right. So it doesn't seem to matter. But since this is number 1 and that's number 3, I'm gonna have to say that 2 is probably the one that goes to the front, this one right here, and 4 is probably the one that goes over there. So that's easy enough. That ought to be fine. Put these down over here. Okay. Let's pop these off. Oh yeah, so what I'm also doing today is I'm going to replace the PCV valve, which is right underneath this, whatever this distributor or ignition coil, whatever this guy is. I'm going to have to take that off. So let's see. Oh yeah, another little thing here. To get easy access to this side, I took out the air box that had like this reservoir connected underneath it. That was real easy. That was just like a single bolt or two, and a little wiring harness clip right there. And that whole thing just popped right out. They gave me good access to the side over there. Okay, let's pop these off. Yeah, these are a little hard to get to, huh? Oh, that came off easy. That. I watched a YouTube video. The guy said it's a good idea to jack up your car because gets really awkward really fast the way I'm standing to get in here off the ground. So that way, if you get the car jacked up, you can lean like your hips against the car. I got like my thighs and my knees against the outer body of the car right now. There we go. Got that guy off. And I'm like using my core and my leg muscles to like hold me cantilevered over the motor here. Not the easiest thing. Not great on your back either. I ain't sure you got good form doing all this. It's very awkward. All right. That's one from over here. That is two. Okay, got those wires out. There are all the old wires. Okay. Alright, next step, I want to replace the plugs. And I stopped with this a few days ago because I didn't have my big socket set. And what I needed was the swivel to get in there. I'm going to show you why. You will see. Let's get this stuff out of here. Okay. This extension might be too much, but let's see. So I'm back on the other side. I got one of the plugs already in with the new wire on, but I got to get the other one. And you see the problem I was having here was going, this isn't a straight shot, and this wire harness is the way. I didn't want to take this whole thing off. I don't even know what that is. Some kind of pump looks like. So got this swivel now, but hopefully that's going to let me get in there easier. Oh yeah, that was a breeze now. Now am I on it? I think I am. Keeping one hand on the extension, the other hand I'm using the turn. Yeah, and I'm getting it. Little by little. Getting it free. Might need a shorter extension. This thing is kind of long and annoying. Look at all that oil. And there's a lot of oil in there. Whew. Give me some rags. Where are my rags? Here we go. Do I even have a shorter? Yeah, I do. This one might be too short. Let's see if that'll reach in there. I think I got it. come in there. I don't know which one was easier. Got this. Is this the brake? What is this, brake fluid? Oh, it's the power steering fluid. Yeah, there's the power steering pump right there. Come on. You can do it. You can get out. You know you want to. Come on out, little baby. Man, this thing just... it's like tight threaded really far. Okay, let's see if we can get her loose. Maybe I can get up over this. Get easier access over here. Oh yeah, there we go. Do this by hand yet? I don't think so. Just holding on the extension on the ratchet turn so it doesn't turn with it, because it's a little too loose for that. Okay, now it's loose enough. So I'm going to pop off the ratchet. Unthread the rest by hand. There we go. There is going to be a whole bunch, I mean not a whole bunch, there's a little bit of oil that's going to go into the cylinder. So when I start the car, I guess it's going to burn some of that oil. But there's not really a whole lot I can do about that, because I tried to put a rag down there, push it down, but you know, it's all around the side of the spark plug, so I can't soak that up. Okay, here we go. Here it comes. There it is. Okay. Yeah, spark plugs are so done. I actually got a gapping tool, which I never knew about until recently, to check on the gap. And for this car, an 08 Impreza 2.5i single overhead cam, the gap was supposed to be 044 or 045, I believe. Let me grab the gapping tool. If you take a look here, I don't know if you guys can see this. This thing is so hard to read. But right here is 045. If I slide this in and go over, man, I still got like... this thing goes all the way over, and it starts going at an angle, but I can see how it's like worn. You can see where it's worn away. I mean, it is literally at 065, 20 hundredths over 045. And you can see how it's just worn away on the tip. Our new plugs, and you can see the other one that I replaced too, it's the same deal. Same exact situation. Our new plugs, grab one of them. Look a hell of a lot better, obviously. And when I gap those, they're coming in at... oh, sorry, I think they were supposed to all be 040. Going really close, 039. So I'm just going to see how it runs with them gap. They're all right around 039, 040. So I'm going to see how it runs with that. If there's any issue, I'm going to... well, I guess I don't want to take them out again, but I want to see how it goes. I know how to read them, and I've seen how to gap them properly, but when I was looking at documentation, like in the owner's, not the owner's manual, but online, people were saying 040, 045. Seems like it may not really matter too much specifically exactly where it's at. So I'm just going to roll with this. Alright. Now something I'm going to do, I'll clean out some of this oil here. That's in the socket. If I can even get it in there. There we go. Okay, I got this grease. I got anti-seize and I got dielectric grease, I think it's called. There it is. Oops, that's PCV valve. Yeah, here we go. Dielectric grease. And this is going to, make it easier to take these electrical, disconnect these electrical connections. So, this grease right here. It's open right there. I'm just going to stick a little bit right on here where it's making this electrical connection. I don't know how much you really need, but it seems like it's pretty good. So I'm going to put that on over there, and then, I was thinking about this, it's just going to get all over the spark plug socket, but just try to be really careful about not getting it everywhere. Little is better than none. Might also be a really good idea to actually put it on the oh yeah, on these new wires. You can't really get in there. It's where it's making connection is way in there. I guess I could try to put in some with like a Q-tip or something, but whatever. It was just a recommended thing. Doesn't seem like it's 100% necessary, so just gonna do that. This grease ain't opening well. Cut this open. Alrighty. There we go. Okay, so this anti-seize, it's going to prevent sticking, galling, and seizing. So, let's put a little bit all over the plug here. Has that got like copper in it or something? I think that's what I read. Not sure what it looks like. Looks very coppery. Come on out. Alright, that looks good to me. Alright. Let's get this plug in. Now I read online to do one at a time. So that's what I'm doing. I'll see one through to completion and then move on to the next. Just gonna make this hand tight first. Then I'll get the socket back on it. Okay. What do I do with that socket? good and tight. All right, a lot less oil that time. Fortunately, probably because it all went down into the cylinder. Okay, I am not yet going to put on the I'm not going to put the wires on yet, because actually what I really need to do right now is dismantle more stuff. I need to take off this ignition coil to get to the PCV valve, and I need to pop off these valve gasket covers. So, well, actually, let me first replace the plugs on the other side. Ready? Let's try to get the plugs out of this side now. Oh, that came out real easy. That loosened up real easy. No problem. No problem at all. Yeah, there's some resistance in this. When I put on the new plugs, they just hand tightened all the way, and then I just gave them a little oomph to get them the rest of the way out. But you can tell some anti-seize probably would resolve some of this with these older plugs. Who knows, maybe it had some. Another old plug. Trade you for another new. Hand tight, and then literally it's almost there. I'm just driving it home now. Okay. And one more. So this one, the long extension, is not gonna work. That's obvious. Let's see how much I can get done like this. Okay. That's on. Make sure I go to loosen before I even start this mother. Okay. Cruising now. We're in hand loosen territory now. Oh yeah, basically there. There she is, numero quattro. Oh shoot, I forgot the anti-seize on this one. Take that out. I don't exactly know what's going to happen here when I pop this off, how much oil is going to come out. I feel like the oil is sitting at the bottom of the pan, and this is up higher, so I'm thinking that not much is going to come out, but I'm going to put some cardboard underneath just in case. Okay, and in addition to that, I'm also going to take this pan over here and slide that under as well. Don't you want to go in? Oh boy, we got tight under here. Dang. Alright, this car is low to the ground. Alright, so I think that'll pretty much capture everything that falls, if anything does. Alright, so what do we got here? We got a bolt down here. I can see a bolt down there. There's got to be one down there. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 bolts. All right, and we got this little clamp I got to take off. This is a little breather hose. It's going up to the part of the air box. So we pop that off, and then I'm going to take this cover off. Should mention I'm on the let's get all the way over here like this. I'm on the driver's side. Oh, I'm on the passenger side right now. Probably just take that off my hand. Oh yeah. Let's see if I can get this thing out of here. Yep. Okay. I'll just wiggle and pull. There we go. Gotta get this out of the way. Okay, get that out of there. Alrighty, so these are, what are they, 10, 11? They're 10 mil bolts. And let me start with an easily accessible one first. Oh, wait a minute, I see there's 6 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me start with this one right over here first. See what it's like to get out. Oh, no big deal at all. Alright, let's loosen them all. Let's loose. Okay, let me see. Let me get rid of the extension now. Because it's getting tight. It's getting real tight, real fast. We got down here now. Yep, get this guy. Okay. Do not want to strip these. I do not have extras right now. Although I do have the part number. There we go. Uh-oh. Hope that's not stripping. Couldn't see what I was doing there. Oh man, that was on there good. Oh no. I really hope I am not stripping that. So one of the valve cover bolts stripped on me. I'll show you which one. Freaking nightmare. This guy right here. See that? All the others came out okay, except for this end one way back there. That one wouldn't even budge, and I was afraid I was going to strip it. And it's really close to that control arm. So, yeah, man, I don't know. I think I gotta call in some cavalry here. Get some help getting those off. So I'm gonna give up on the valve covers on the gaskets for now. This side too. I'm not even gonna try on this side. Instead, I'm just gonna put the wires back on. I got new plugs in there. Got the new wires, and I'm gonna replace this PCV valve now. Just throw this thing on my head. I already broke a couple of these bolts. Pop these out. This is the like ignition coil or distributor, and this is in my way from getting. These don't even come out. That's good. Can't lose them. Got to get this out of the way in order to get to the PCV valve. think there's only 3 in here. I'm pretty sure the 4th one is not there. It's kind of hard to see, but I checked the best I could. There we go. See, maybe this is an argument for anti-seize. Oh yeah, the whole thing just turned over, so it's definitely loose now. Yeah, so this is a perfect example of why I guess anti-seize is something you want to put on everything, because that valve cover bolt is seized up. Now it's stripped on me, and it's so hard to get to. But I figure I gotta get the car up at least on ramps to get in there, so if I get the car running at least, then I can at least get it up on ramps and get easier access to deal with that bolt. Alright, where are we here? There we go. Alright, here's this guy. Yep, let's unclip this. Do we even have to unclip this? Let's see if we can get around it here. It's kind of... Should probably unclip this. I think we need a screwdriver, which I probably don't even... Oh yeah, I got one over here. Okay. Oh great. This plastic is seen better days. Okay, so maybe that's not the best thing. Just breaking the plastic on that. Man, that is jammed up in there. God, these old cars. Pain in the butt. Holy cow. Oh God, just breaking the plastic all over the place. Okay. Try to wiggle this around a little bit. Man, that is in there. Alright. So the PCV valve that we're trying to get to is right down in there. Alright, let's just try this again. Let's try to get this around. Okay. If we get this up, yeah, and out of the way there, that should work. Now let's try to get this guy off. That came off nice and easy. Let's see if it comes. Oh, I think I just broke it off the bottom. Oh man. Another stubborn hose. Not happy. It's spinning, but it will not come up. Alright, well, while I struggle with this, let me get you out of your misery. I'm just pulling this hose off the PCV valve painstakingly. There we go. That was not easy to do. Alright, now I can get a deep socket on it and hopefully just turn it right out of there. It's a 17. I know that already. And I have an extension in my pocket, I think. Alright. Let's see what I got. 10. These are 2 extensions. Here's the 10. Place that. Alright, let's get another extension. Could really use a few more inches on that. Okay. Is it not 17? 17 now looks a little too small. The new valve. Let's see how big that is. It's a 19. Okay. Am I on that thing good? Do not want to strip this. Oh, jeez Louise. Where's that pipe? Oh, a piece of copper pipe. Give me some more leverage, hopefully. Okay. Let's try that. Oh, yeah. That's what I needed there. Damn. So this thing supposedly needs Teflon tape. Let's see if the other one, the old one, had that. Oh, is that Teflon tape? Looks more like pipe dope, maybe. Or maybe just rust. That is hard to say. Anyways, I got myself some Teflon tape, so I'll put that on. I always have to visualize this. So you want to wrap it in the opposite direction from which it's going to be threaded on, basically. Oh, what the hell happened here now? Are you freaking serious? What just a piece of crap roll is this? Can't say I've ever had that happen before. Holy cow. Oh boy. My goodness. Give me a break. Yeah, I feel like every time I work on a car, just like everything goes wrong. I don't think I have the patience to work on cars. I also don't have the tools either. There's all kind of specialty wrenches and stuff you can get to make your life easier. Like lots of times when I'm having like all kinds of crazy problems, like getting bolts out and whatnot, like I call up a friend and basically he comes over with a tool that I didn't even know it existed. Holy cow. What a shit show this is. Alright. I think that ought to be good enough. This is like the worst Teflon tape I've ever experienced. Okay, so if this is gonna go on like that, I have to roll, like this thread's like this, I have to start my roll like this and go in the opposite direction. I believe that's what's gonna do it. Let's give that a try. So I like to get at least 3 wraps on this. 3 full wraps. Yeah, okay, so this is right. Okay, so now, see that right there? It ends, it's coming around, it ends right there. So when I screw that in, it's not going to peel away. It's going to stay snug on there. Alright, so let's put it on. I have a feeling you can't put any anti-seize on this because the Teflon tape, it's got to make that seal. So I'm not even going to try. Ought to be more than enough. Okay. Now let's see if we can get this guy back on. Yeah, it must go in this way. Yeah, it goes in this way. All right. Okay. That's on. Now I gotta put this little sleeve on. I took that off to make it easier for me to pull that out. Okay. And now this guy goes right onto there. Okay, easy. Now there was no clamps on this already, so it was fine before. I'm gonna assume it's gonna be fine again. Alright, this just twists back around. Get that back down in there. Can thread these onto these posts now. Oh, this goes like this. Okay. Those are all on. Grab a socket here. Need that 10 mil back. Out the dealership, the Subaru dealership wanted, how much did they want? They wanted about $650, if I remember correctly. It was right around that number to do a full tune-up. So to do spark plugs, the air filter, the PCV valve that I just did right there, and new wires. Actually, the wires were set. Yeah, the new wires, and also the valve cover gaskets. They wanted $350 just for the valve cover gaskets. So I bought all the parts. It was right around $100 for the wires, the valve cover gasket kit, the spark plugs, and the PCV valve. But I'm seeing maybe they're charging so much because shit like this happens. Shit like what happened with that bolt, that stripped out bolt down there. Who knows? But gonna have to figure out how to get those bolts out. I looked up online, you can get those bolts for $1 or less each, and there's at least 5 or 6 on each side, so that's probably gonna cost me another, like, you know, 20 bucks with shipping to get new bolts. And I would like to replace those because I think there's a crush washer on them, something, or a crush gasket of some type to make a seal, because there's no like rubber gaskets for the bolts on those covers. It doesn't come in the kit. So yeah, what's going on with this, huh? How did I get this on the first time? Like that, I guess. Okay, I'm not killing these at all. They don't need, they're just holding this thing on. They don't need to be crazy tight or nothing. I don't want to have an issue getting them back off. Okay. Alright, so PCV valve, done. The only thing that's gone through without any issues here. Had what I needed for it. Alright, so now I'm going to get that dielectric grease. I'm going to put all these wires on. So just some more of this dielectric grease up in here. We're just going to make that connection. Okay. Oops. That goes like this. Yeah. Okay. Let's get, what was that wire? That was 1, 2, 3. So I need number 3 now. Alright, so should I try to get this one off? I feel like I should. I feel like I'm going to have the same fucking problem over there, though. Got the battery off and everything. Alright, let's go for it. Let's give it a try. Let's see what we can do. Hopefully we don't fuck this up. Alright. See? That's the way they all need to come off. Oh. There we go. That was a little tough, but it came off. Okay, so that one's loose. Okay, so now we gotta go in deep over there. Right there. And I gotta take this thing off first. This is gonna be in the way. Off. Okay. So that one came off real nice too. Okay, getting there. Got this one. One also came off. Okay. So far, so good. And we got one down here. This grounding wire is going to be in the way. Alright, let's move some of these tools out of here. Okay, maybe need that. Okay. Let's bring this cardboard over a little bit. Alright. So I gotta get under here. I'm wondering if you're gonna be able to see this. I think you will be able to. There's a couple of these nuts underneath. It looks like there's enough room to like kind of access them under there. So I'm gonna find out. Oh yeah, there's room under this side. That's for damn sure. One of them is already loose. This one I just got on here. Uh-oh. That one's wanting to strip a little bit. Okay, how about we don't use that? Let's use this 10 mil. Little guy right here. Less chance of stripping. Oh no, it's not feeling that awesome. Oh no. Man, was it the same one on the other side? Oh god. How annoying is this? Alright, let's try from up here. I think it wants to strip. I don't think it wants to go anywhere. Yep. Same freaking problem. Oh god, it's so frustrating. If this is the reason why I gotta go to Subaru, because these freaking bolts are stripping, I'm gonna be very upset. And the fact that like this one over here, I can't even get to this. Man, that is like buried on the under the control arm. Holy crap. Like, what do you even gotta do to get in there? Now, I watched a couple YouTube videos and these guys, like, they don't really show getting in here. They just kind of say, oh yeah, I got it. It's like some voodoo magic or something. I can't even get my hand down there, I don't think. I got this one. I could feel the one that wants to strip on me. But damn. I'll get in here. Oh, shit. Okay, I can feel it. Okay, I got a finger on it. I mean, even if I get in there, like, then what am I gonna do? Okay. Okay, I could feel it. It's all the way down here. Man, that is like, that's crazy. Okay. All right. I don't know about this, guys. I don't know if I'm cut out for this one. I'm gonna button this back up and see how the car runs. I'm gonna give it a try now that I got the new plugs, I got the new wires, I got the new PCV valve in. Did not get the valve cover gasket covers. Let's hope nothing blows up. Wow. Sounds good. Sounds really good. Oh. Yeah, we knew that was gonna happen. Because we got all that oil in the fucking cylinders. But that burned off and now we're good. Still got a little bit of oil, maybe. A little residual. Just got to burn off.